Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers, playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Rockets. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Lawson in at the point.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Harden, no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Pass to Shumpert. On the wing, Irving. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club
It
to be
is.
in. Only
It
the
is.
true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Lawson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Love. There's a good screen. LeBron outside. Back to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shumpert. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Lawson against Irving. Now here's Howard. Tight defense on him. He feeds it to Ariza. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Howard goes back up, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy, one of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat and remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work in different manners.
Here is Harden following the basket by LeBron James. Lawson kicks to Modiunas and stolen by Love. Shumpert with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
The first one falls.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
Mozgov hits them both.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Shot from 12. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds now in this one. James dishes to Irving. LeBron against Modi Eunice. James misses.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Irving against Ariza. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And a switch here also for Houston. Brewer is checked in for Monte Eunice. The Cavaliers leading by 5. James outside. Irving sets a screen for James. Off the pick. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Irving's got 5 now.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Harden, looking for his first basket still in this one. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
For the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. And both free throws good for James Harden.
You know, and Harden, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice the defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those refs to blow the whistle.
Now, here is Smith. Clock at 6. And the pass to Varejao. And Jones sends it back. Thompson misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Williams. Harden against Smith. Pass to Williams. Back to Smith. Picked by Varejao. Jefferson has a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jefferson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Harden the pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. That's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Williams kicks to Thompson. There's a screen by Williams. Thompson dishes to Smith. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And earlier, we heard from Dwight Howard, and it's very clear how much he appreciates his head coach, Kevin McHale.
It's been great since day one. You know, it's been amazing. After games, he's always sending me messages before games, you know, just telling me, you know, what he did to make himself better. You know, so I've just been trying to do those things.
What a difference a change of location makes, especially when the guy that's helping you along the way really believes in you, wants to see you get better. is your head coach, a special guy the stature of Kevin McHale, a Hall of Famer.
And Kevin, to get that kind of advice and that love and attention from one of the 50 greatest of all time, it's got to make you not only feel good, but give you the confidence that you finally now have found a place that you can call home.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Love, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Well, and watching Kevin Love, he can do everything on the offensive end, Clark. He's been that way really his entire career, going back to high school.
Yeah, his game is low to the ground, too. No explosive moves or dunks. He takes you on and beats you with skill. Good footwork, smooth shot, sharp passer, and an excellent IQ.
Here's Lawson. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Good D by Irving.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
It's a pick by Love. Irving attacking. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
And talking about Love, last season was a tricky one for him. So much of his post offense was taken away by the Cavs scheme, so he just made up for it by averaging the second most threes of his career.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Lawson kicks to Moniunas. On the wing, Brewer. Another miss by Houston.
You know, for Kevin Love, last season was the first time as a pro that he's been asked to defer on offense. Not just to LeBron, but to Kyrie as well. You can bet he and Chris Bosh now have a lot to talk about.
Lawson with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Brewer. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida. Remember, won those 2 national championships, teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor.
And he can't get the first one. Clark, Corey Brewer was the 7th pick in the 2007 draft. He's never really reached that star caliber so many had predicted.
Yeah, you know, his offense has held him back a bit. He's a bit erratic at that end of the floor. Not a great shooter. Slashes effectively well. He's most effective in transition.
Indeed. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Lawson, here we go. Fades away. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Dwight Howard. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt them inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So, in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Here's Lawson. Following the basket by Kevin Love. The 3-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Irving misses.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Brewer, the pass to Moniunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. And the layup falls. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Now here's Lawson. Up top, Modiunas. Irving against Lawson. With 1 on the clock, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 7 on the bucket from Lawson.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Love with the screen on Ariza. Goes up on the high post, and again it's LeBron James. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. But they get it back. Modiunas, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Irving against Lawson. James outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Now, here's Brewer. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Howard, the pass to Brewer. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Cleveland leading by 7. LeBron up top. Ariza covering. James right side. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The shot, no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers lead by 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, with LeBron and another dominant first half, how do you measure the balance between riding your hot hand and making sure the other guys around you are finding their rhythm?
We just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, they can't stand around and just watch him.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland? How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, they're facing a very high.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
The Cavaliers leading by 9.
Well, you know, Hall of Famer and 3-time champion Kevin McHale, the Rockets coach, did nothing but find success and win as a player. And, you know, that's been the same song for him as a coach.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the 1. There's a screen by Modiunas. Lawson kicks to Harden. Feeds it to Moniunas. The jump hook, that's good. Moniunas has got his third bucket of the night. And for Coach Kevin McHale, last year was his best. A lot of people thought he could have been easily the coach of the year, leading the Rockets to their third best regular season in franchise history.
And Kevin, with McHale, he's got this team improving every year. His team's win totals have risen as well statistically as I think becoming a better team. Wins aren't always necessarily what determines how good you are.
The Cavaliers leading. Left side Irving. And it's blocked. Shumpert against Harden. 90 seconds now into the second half. Lawson kicks to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. The shot no good. Great D that time from James. Cleveland leading by 7. Shumpert with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And another miss by Cleveland. Ariza goes in. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The dish to Moniunas. Kicks to Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got 8 points.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rockets trail by 7. Harden outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Just call him the Beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
And speaking of Harden and being the best, he'd certainly tell you so. He referred to himself as the best all-around player in the league. What do you think?
And I think he's right in that category. A lot of people laughed him off when he said that, but he's been a legitimate MVP candidate. His defense has gotten better, and obviously his offensive game is off the charts.
And he's good on the second.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Beverly against Jefferson. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Capella. Can't hit. Smith with the defensive effort. Cleveland leading by 6. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
He's off on the first.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
And Cleveland making a change here. Varejão's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. The screen from Thompson. Back to Williams. And the rejection by Harden. Beverly dishes to Capella. Smith against Harden. Stolen by Thompson. Smith outside. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. 1:16 left to play in the third.
Punches it down with power.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Williams kicks to Thompson. There's a screen by Williams. Thompson passes to Smith. They get the rebound. Williams comes up empty down low.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's on Mo Williams.
One thing about Corey Brewer, he's a defensive specialist, has a combination of size and quickness that's real hard to score against. I mean, equally good at defending in the half court or transition.
Well, going back to Corey Brewer, he also has a sixth sense of sniffing out steal opportunities. Very quick hands. He's averaged 1.5 steals a game over his career.
And Kevin, Corey's one of those guys that's always going to give that effort offensively and find ways to contribute there, but more importantly, he's going to give you results on the defensive side of the ball.
He has an amazing motor. It never shuts down. The screen from Thompson. Williams kicks to Smith. Smith missing again. Rockets trail by 5. The pass to Brewer. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Williams against Beverly. Outside Williams. The screen from Thompson. Dellavedova from outside. The shot will not go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Rockets trail by 5. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
James against Ariza. Screen by Howard. Ariza goes in, and it's sent back by Irving. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Cleveland?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Here's Montejunas right through the D for the layup. Montejunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Well, and guys, before last season, Trevor Ariza signing a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. Big free agent get for the team.
And, you know, they wanted to re-sign Chandler Parsons, Kevin, but with his departure, in comes Ariza, and Trevor is a quality replacement. I mean, a terrific wing defender, and he's a nice spot-up shooter as well.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And, you know, you compare their games. Ariza a bit more limited maybe offensively than Parsons, a few years older, but he's also a better defender and also better at playing without the basketball. Remember, you got 5 guys out there, only 1 ball. Sometimes your chemistry can improve when a guy doesn't need the basketball to be effective.
Mozgov with the steal. Here's James. Irving drives in. Can't hit.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Lawson kicks to Harden. Howard with a screen on Love. Ariza has the open look. Another miss by Houston.
And, you know, for the Rockets, a nice pairing with James Harden and Trevor Ariza. Ariza, a spot-up shooter and defender, while Harden arguably the premier offensive creator in the league. I mean, they really complement each other well.
Two summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. Howard with a screen on Irving. And Lawson, here we go. Can't make good off the pick.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
No one near James as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Lawson dishes to Howard. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Mozgov. James against Ariza. 13 feet away. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
James, the pass to Shumpert. To the paint, and stolen by Lawson. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Lawson's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Ariza against LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
What a game for LeBron. He has 17 points and 7 assists.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here is Harden. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Howard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
LeBron against Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Lawson's against Irving. James. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And some nice passing there by Houston. James with some nice D.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And what a huge standout performance it was for James. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Irving attacking. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. That drops.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Beverly against Irving. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, congratulations on a wonderful performance. Can you tell us what goes on in your mind when you get in this kind of a rhythm like we saw in this basketball game?
It's a zone you get into, and it's kind of unexplainable, and you try to go out there and you feel like there's nothing that you can't do. And hopefully the momentum just continue to go throughout the whole quarter, and it did. And not only did it open up for me, open up for the rest of us too.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris.
The 2K Sports postgame show.